Shalom Aleichem. We have here learning from, this is Wellsprings of Torah. Wellsprings of Torah. Let's see if we can get it in. They can be seen by Rabbi Alexander Zusia Friedman. Let's take a look at it. Let's take a look. The Haftorah of Vayakel. Haftorah Vayakel. This is from Malachim Aleph, 1 Kings 7:13-26. And he set up the pillars. This is Shlomo HaMelech. And he set up the pillars at the porch of the temple. And he set up the right pillar, and he called its name Yachin. And he set up the left pillar, and called its name Boaz. 1 Kings 7:21. Yachin is a Hebrew term implying establishment or preparation. The name Boaz is compounded of the Hebrew words bo, in him, or in it, and oz, strength. So that's Boaz, in him or in it, strength. And Yachin is the Hebrew word establishment. Boaz, in him, in it, oz, has strength. These two pillars had the profound symbolic significance. The sages say that the evil urge of man is renewed each day, and unless the Holy One, blessed be He, is at his side, he cannot conquer it. But man will receive help from God only if he, for his part, girds himself to wage the good fight. If he makes no effort to do so, he cannot expect support from above. The message conveyed by the two great pillars at the temple. So these are the two great pillars at the beginning of the temple, at the Beis HaMikdash. One was called Yachin, and one was called Boaz. So this is symbolic of something. The message conveyed by the two great pillars at the temple porch is as follows. Only if there is Yachin, if man prepares himself and is willing to act to fight off the evil urge, will there be Boaz, sufficient strength in him to be able to carry on the struggle until he has won the final victory. This is by Rabbi Chaim Yosef David Azulai. That's Rabbi Chaim Yosef David Azulai. Let's take a look. This is interesting. It's all interesting, of course. Ibn Ezra. And he put in his heart that he may teach. He put in the hearts of Betzalel ben Uri ben Chor. Betzalel. He put in the heart of Betzalel, who was the one that was in charge of putting together all of the gold and the silver and the brass and the copper to make the kalim, the utensils of the Beis HaMikdash. And also he had under him an assistant, Oholiov ben Achisamach. So he put in their hearts, I think this is talking about Betzalel. He put in his heart, Hashem put in his heart, that he may teach. That's Shemos, Exodus 35:34. Some scholars have a great deal of wisdom, but keep it to themselves because they are either unwilling or unable to impart it to others. Hence, the Torah found it necessary to stress that Betzalel and Oholiov had been endowed with both the ability and the will to teach and communicate their skill and knowledge to those willing to learn. Ibn Ezra. So in other words, that yes, it's true they had the knowledge, but they also had the will and the ability to teach and communicate their skill to other people to do this work, or if a teacher, of a regular teacher, to teach his talmidim, his students, the right way. And it's not to be a scholar, to be a Talmud Chacham, for the sake of your own wisdom is not a kunst. It's not the way things should be done. It's one has to learn it and then to be able to teach it to others, to impart it to others. Let's see over here. A man can attain the level of selfless devotion only if he puts away all petty sophistry. This too is the reason why true self-sacrifice helps a man attain wisdom and understanding. The wisdom is given to him to compensate him for the pseudo-intelligence he has cast aside. So the Torah is talking about B'Tzalel ben Uri ben Hur. He was given by Hashem special knowledge to be able to craft the various kalim of the Beis HaMikdash, the utensils of the Beis HaMikdash. B'Tzalel was endowed, and also Oholiav ben Achisamach. B'Tzalel was endowed with wisdom and understanding because of the spirit of devotion and self-sacrifice shown by his ancestors. His grandfather, Hur, had allowed himself to be put to death rather than help the children of Israel set up the golden calf. And the tribe of Judah, of which he was a member, had been the first to dash into the waves of the Red Sea at the Lord's command. They were the first ones to go to cross the Yam. Meshech Chachma. Oh, so this is the very beginning of it. One moment. Just one moment. Here. This is the beginning. And Moses said to the children of Israel, "See, the Lord has called by name B'Tzalel, the son of Uri, the son of Hur, of the tribe of Yehuda." So this is the very beginning. Exodus 35:30. This is what we're talking about. Why does the biblical account go into such detail to stress the descent of B'Tzalel? To show that the contributions the Israelites had given toward the construction of the sanctuary had already served to atone for their worship of the golden calf. According to tradition, Hur, the grandfather of B'Tzalel, was killed by the Israelites